Good day, happy travelers. Seven Continents Travel Agency here today talking about shore excursions brought to you by Royal Caribbean at Stavanger, Norway. Or is it Stavanger? Any way you slice it, there's going to be a lot of fun here. Purpose of this video is to give you an overview of what's available. We'll cover the price, we'll cover the duration, the time of departure, and any noted height, weight, or age limitations, as well as if some of those in your party have some mobility concerns, we'll present to you what's noted there as well. At this particular port of call, there is several things to call out. One, you will see that there's 10-15% off some of these shore excursions. And then you also notice that one of these items is also sold out. So if you have this particular cruise and this is a destination, rule of thumb is if you see something you want to do, get it before it is sold out. And if the price goes down, you can always cancel it, rebook at the lower price. Just be very mindful of the potential departure availability as it may become limited. But let's go ahead and hop into the first one, which is a rock adventure. And that is a pretty solid way to start your day. $200 for an adult, $151 for children. 7 hours long, leaves at 8:30. The activity level is strenuous. There's a lot of words here. I'll let you pause to read them. But in short, there is a hike. So if you like, hikes, you are in luck. As a matter of fact, there's some videos there of people hiking. Look at that, hiking. That's what you will see. So if you want to see what those people hike to, look at that, hike. People are lounging while hiking. Hey, selfie, hey. All right, so those are some of the words there. That's what you're going to see 2,000 feet above the fjord. Regarding the mobility concerns, this might not be for that, we'll call it the faint of heart. It's an 8-kilometer walk, uneven surfaces. So nothing worse than spending $200 and not being able to enjoy it. But if this is for you, you will definitely be rewarded with some sights. What about a rib boat, rapid inflatable boat? $164 per guest, 2.5 hours long, 2 departures, 8:30 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. Minimum weight 66 pounds, minimum height 150 centimeters, and minimum age is 8 years old. Centimeters. Let's convert that to, I believe that's about 6'6". Okay, Google. How tall is 150 centimeters in feet?
150 centimeters is 4 feet 11.05 inches.
4 feet 11.05. So if you're 5 feet and above, you are in luck. Here's some of the words about what you will be doing in your boat. You will be seeing water and some of the surrounding areas of water. So fjord is always very fun to look at. The rocks will be high above you. And regarding mobility concerns, 0.3 of a mile walking. Guests must know how to swim to participate. Even if your intention is not to swim with an inflatable boat. I had a raft once as a kid in the Puget Sound. Popped. And I knew how to swim. That's why I'm here today telling you about this stuff. What about some surroundings? Well, if you like looking at the things that are around you, you will be rewarded with this excursion. $117 for an adult, $87 for kids, 4.5 hours long, leaves at 8:30 in the morning, and you will see more of the fjord. You'll take a drive. You'll enjoy the traditional pancakes, and then you can roam around the hotel, the candle factory and art gallery. It doesn't necessarily note any mobility restrictions. Just be mindful of what you are able to do. So the fact that it's not saying, hey, don't do it, that's pretty good. If you want to see the highlights of the town in Spanish, this one here is for you, $87. Waterfall hike. You want to hike, didn't necessarily want to see the rock hike, you want to see a waterfall hike, $83 for an adult, $61 for kids, 4.5 hours long, leaves at 8:45 in the morning. Then you get to endure, that's not my word, that's theirs, a 30-foot hike to the top of the mountain. So it's an 820-foot long trail. Must be a pretty significant incline there. As a matter of fact, there you go, 820 feet. So this is what you want to do. There you go. All right. On to the next, what about a sightseeing and monastery excursion? $115 for an adult, $88 for kids. For as long leaves at 8:30. This is how founded in 1260. It's housed 20 to 30 monks at its height. So there you go. No mobility concerns noted. It looks like they're playing a little video here for you of what you will see. So if you're big into looking at the city and seeing monasteries, you will be rewarded with this particular excursion. We had the highlights in Habla Espanol. Now we got the highlights in English, which we will cover. $92 for an adult, $65 for kids. 3 hours long. One leaves at 9, one leaves at 12:30 in the afternoon. And you will go and see the highlights. There's a video there. Somebody did a really good job taking these videos. You'll learn some of the history, where King Harold Fairhair won a decisive sea battle. Fairhair, though, you got to admit his hair must have been pretty legit, like it was pretty good hair. Make sure you can walk over 1 mile and take a step or two into the bus and out of the bus. So there you go. So if you want to take a tour of it, that might be good. What about just Nordic walking? You've heard of Nordic train? Well, now you got Nordic walking. $66 for adult, $53 for kids. 4 hours long, leaves at 10 in the morning. And here, you will walk as long as your age is 10 years or older. You'll go through the trails, pause if you wish to read those notes there. A little bit of history will be provided to you, as well as a snack, a Nordic snack. Hopefully a recent Nordic snack. I've watched a lot of the Viking shows. Their definition of snack and mine, well, it varies. Just make sure you can walk 11.8 kilometers, 7.3 miles. And so it's about 3 hours. So if that is what you want to do, just make sure the people with you also want to do it. How about a taste? Maybe you don't want to walk forever. Maybe you just want to taste. Have a culinary delight. Put your tongue to the test here. $88 for an adult, $61 for kids. One leaves at 9, one leaves at 12:30 for 3 hours long. And you will do all the things listed here in the words: walking, hanging out. Someone will give you some stuff to taste. Oh, a canning museum. There you go. And then you get to, what do you get to taste? How about some sardines, sprat, and salmon? Okay, Google, what's sprat?
Here's the definition of sprat. A small marine fish of the herring family, widely caught for food and fish products.
Okay. Well, there we go. All right, guests must be able to walk for approximately 2 hours over flat surfaces, that's good, with inclines 36 steps. And so there you go. So that's what we got here. So taste. I guess that is, it's a fishing community on the water, so I suppose sprat's appropriate. What about a cruise? It is sold out on my particular time frame, but maybe in yours it's not. There you go. Look at that. Oh, hey, we're on the water. Whee! $124 for an adult, $89 for kids, 3 hours long, and you will go on a 2.5 hour easygoing boat ride. Not a rib, not something you can pop. You'll get some tales of the Viking history. Got to be able to walk 500 yards. And if you have motion sickness, just because you're on a boat and you don't get motion sickness, smaller boat might very well mean something to you. So if you're making this your port of call, then these are the things that are available today. And I hope if you go here, you can have a taste of sprat. So until the next video, I hope you travel safely.